Okay, I got a lot close over there. I guess it hit it. Why didn't you stop me? Got to live life on the edge. Some bitch, we did it. A little ingenuity, you know, and a little bit of just sheer freaking willpower. You can make things happen. Just gotta believe in yourself, or don't, and try to prove yourself wrong. Harbor Freight wheel dollies are freaking awesome. Don't play, don't scratch it. Uh-oh. No. Dang it! The shop is gone now. I guess those make it, like, not roll away? Alright, you sick freaks. I know you've been waiting. And here it is. It's time to get started on the Roadrunner. And since you share the same disease for terrible muscle cars that I do, you're gonna like this. So I haven't touched this thing since I got it. I mean, I put some parts in the trunk. That's it. I haven't been inside of it. I haven't cleaned anything. Nothing. So where we got to start right now is we got to get this thing shoveled out and just kind of see what we have to work with exactly before we can really get started with anything. I ain't crawling around in there. I can tell you that right now. Let's dig in and see if we can polish this turd. This door opens. The other one does not, as of right now. So that's probably number 2 on our agenda, is get the other door open, just for convenience sake. Oh my god, this looks bad. This might be worse than the GTO. Steering wheel ring. Keep that. First step, we get these out. If anybody knows what those seats are for, I'd appreciate the heads up. I don't know if they're original or what. Some kind of center console. Well, that's pretty cool. Real quick, one of the things that's going to be a little different this time around than the Holy Goat is we got to play detective here, right? I mean, we knew what happened to the Holy Goat. It got shot. We don't really know much about this, other than the fact that it was obviously rolled and it was caught on fire because of the giant, hole torched in the firewall to remove the pedal assembly by somebody. Apparently left to burn for quite a while. Wasn't a big priority to get that under control, I can tell. Maybe as we dig, we can find some clues. Well, let's keep digging in. It still smells like total barbecue in here. It's crazy. I have about had enough of these carpenter bees. Uh-oh. Some piece of the dash or something. God, I'm gonna make a mess out of my floor. Just cleaned. That's the antenna. Let's save that. We can put that back on. Oh yeah, that's totally fixable. Oh, did I break it? No, I fixed it. Perfect. Brake adjuster, any good? Yes, actually. Wow, okay. Don't know what that is. Heater box thing, maybe? Oh, this is clearly for bad neighborhood. Oh my god. What the heck is this? God, you could kill somebody with that thing. Ah, nope, not for body work. I'm keeping this. Really? I don't know if we need a headliner where we're going. Some good trim. Some good wood. Could be worth a lot today. Ooh, hose clamps. Yeah, salvage everything you can on these old things. Money's tight these days. We'll keep this. This is the front window, I think, trim thing. We can fix that. I got the back seat out of here. Definitely keep that. At least half of it. Might even be able to save the seat cover. try hard enough. I probably won't. Oh, another brake adjuster. It's locked up, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, God. What the... You think that goes to a car? I don't know, though. Doesn't appear to fit anywhere. Brake drum. Is that the one I threw in here? It says, ooh, piece of trim. It's been fire aged. This one's in not quite as good a condition. Oh my God! How does that happen? I've seen a lot in my day, but I gotta say, that's a new one for me. Wow, it's rust, man. I mean, obviously from laying in that floor, but that ought to give you some idea how long that has been laying in that floor, open to the elements. We're on the right trail, right? I mean, that's got to be 20 years of just sitting. Those two in the car, this one and the other, must have been the rears. So somebody popped those off for some reason, but probably shortly after it was wrecked, I imagine. This one's not much better off, but maybe savable. I don't think I need it though. Yeah, those are good brake shoes there. Yeah, I better save those. Keep the springs out of them for sure though. Not seeing a whole lot else about you. What's that? That is a clutch pivot. I guess they missed that. Oh, they cut it in half? Are you serious? Come on. Got it. You know, this door might open. Let's see here. Coat hanger, muffler hanger probably. Yeah, leather strip. Definitely don't need that where we're going. The window popper for that window. Keep that for sure. Anything else? Reveal your secrets to your car. Not quite as much dirt in here as there was in the GTO, but it's close. Oh, it has carpet in it still. Oh no. That has made this like 400% grosser. Oh my God. Ugh. Some kind of molten piece of aluminum. Is the rest of this shop vacuable? No. Oh my God, that's metal. Dude, what was in this thing? It's like there was a wheel in here or something. The whole thing's full of molten aluminum. There's an authentic lava rock. There's another one. And that is another one. Are these rocks or are these like... Yeah, that's something. What is it? Oh my gosh. These are rocks. Why is it full of rocks? That's a rock too. There's a lot of rocks. What were they trying to do? Sink it? This is the keep pile. You know, I threw this clutch pivot in here because, I don't know, half of it's still good, right? That console's cool. What is this stuff out of, guys? Mopar guys, help me. Definitely Mopar with that. I'm thinking 73, 74 Charger, but let me know if I'm wrong. This was cool. That's the pop for the passenger side quarter glass. They're not roll downs, they're pop outs. Well, that's pretty much it in the way of useful things. And of course, this Mood Rock collection. I don't know. That is a big rock. So one more new thing we're going to be adding to the channel, this build in particular. Because when I did the GTO, I got a bunch of questions of how much did you spend or how could you afford to do that, like I'm some kind of millionaire. And I'm not. I had like 2,500 bucks in it. I want to prove it this time. So this side is going to be Roadrunner budget. Max budget on this, what I'm shooting for is about $3,000, give or take 500, but we prefer $3,000. This needs to include everything I've bought, right? So I already bought brake drums, right? I got them at the swap meet for 60 bucks. Meet Me Porn, that was $70, $75 on eBay. I have bought the wiring harness on eBay, same one I put in the GTO, $32. What else? Now I'm probably only going to include like hard parts, like things that are absolutely necessary for the car to function, drive, move, drive it around reliably. Like ancillary stuff like the Roadrunner decals and stuff like that, I'm not really going to include, but I'll throw them up here anyway just so we can kind of make a final evaluation. So I paid $600 for this 440. Maybe it's locked up. Let's see, I have a front windshield. I've been stockpiling parts for a little while since I got it. I gave $50 for it at a swap meet, and I bought a back window, which I don't even know if we'll use, but I gave $100 for it from a friend. Step 2 of our process here is going to be Roadrunner origin theories. So we will here put all the evidence that we find as we tear into the car. What happened to it? Like right now, full of rocks. Stone Age time traveler? Possibly. So here's what I've got so far. It's full of rocks. Stone Age time traveler. Heavy right front damage plus roll. High speed pursuit following a bank heist. Both seem likely. Now as we go along and we keep exploring into this car, I need you guys to comment down below. Maybe I missed something. Tell me what you think happened to this thing, because we got to build this story on our own. Yeah, I think we can manage. Go down in the comments and tell me what you think happened to the Roadrunner. We got to get this door open, and I think that's nice. Already better than the GTO. There, little WD, and that'd be just fine. Can I fix this right now? Boom. Body work. Oh, look. More rocks. Yeah, definitely going with the Stone Age time traveler or time traveling stones. Not sure, but we're on the right track, I'm pretty sure. Is there carpet in here? That's a snail shell. Oh, a penny. Paying for itself already. 1974. All right. See? We're already a cent ahead. The heater box is completely melted. Everything's destroyed. It's good. Things are looking really good. That's a U-joint cap. That's a good sign. A marble. Woo! Keep that for luck. Here's the turn signal lever, I think. Yep, we'll keep that. We've determined that this shovel is likely more efficient. Oh, yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Well, that's half of it down. I'm going to go ahead and vacuum out this side. Then we're going to hit her with a pressure washer and just blast it clean. Let's start nice and fresh. We'll probably do the trunk as well and whatever happens to be under the hood. Alright, in the trunk, we got two brand new brake drums and hardware and stuff that I bought. Oh, there's the trunk latch. Wiper arm. 3 wiper arms for the optional tri-wiper setup. We got a spare wing window for the side that we don't need. Before we start power washing this thing, we're going to go ahead and pop all the drain plugs out of it, or try to, and oh well, or they'll just disintegrate. Well, thankfully Chrysler had the foresight to put in 347 drain plugs instead of like 6 like everybody else, so they must have really expected this to be underwater. So you just grab them like that, and they pop right out. No problem. Any of these gonna come out? No, they're not. Okay. Alright, it's time to get this thing all kinds of wet. That is 100% better. Look how good these floors are. Dash didn't turn out quite as good as I was hoping. That's still going to be a nasty mess. Tried to power wash the outside of the car, but it didn't really do anything. It's pretty good in here. I mean, look at that blue. It's still in good shape. It's like no rust. Just the front floors where the fire was. The rest of it is pretty good. The car should be structurally sound, at least as far as rust is concerned. I blasted under here, but it really wasn't that dirty. Let's throw this fan in here to circulate some air and dry this out a little quicker maybe. So while the car's drying, we're still trying to unstick this 440. So I busted out the Mega breaker bar. Beautiful. I guess I'll have to take it apart. Probably our next step here is going to be to clean up all this burned up wiring and pieces and stuff that have, you know, melted. We got a real problem with that giant hole in the firewall. They cut everything out of there. Now I can brace up that column and we can put a piece of plate over that firewall, but where do you put a brake pedal in there? And it's going to call upon all those fabricating skills that I don't have. I was about to say the headlight wiring looks like it might be alright, but it's not. I'm not going to cut it all out. That way at least we got pigtails ran off of the lights. Anyway, probably not the best idea, but you know, when have I ever done that? Ballast resistor. Don't need that where we're going. I think we'll leave the wiper motor there. I mean, there's some kind of chance that that thing will work, so. Or maybe it would be at least rebuildable. I don't know what any of this is. Doesn't matter. Cut it all out. The ballast resistor has been heat treated. Don't need that where we're going either. Rusty ground wire off. There, looks better already. Well, I just scored a complete brake pedal assembly on eBay for 80 bucks. So that takes care of that problem. Let's keep on with our tear everything out of here regimen. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but this car is trashed. It's one of those times where it's best to just start from scratch, I think. I don't think these visors are doing a lot of vising anymore. It's this big old flathead screw randomly threaded into the dash. That makes sense. There is a radio back there. What's this? Oh, that's the speedometer housing thing where the sweep would have been, right? I don't think we need that where we're going either. Handful of trim screws. It's always handy. This car is less sharp than the GTO. Somebody had a gauge in the dash, temp gauge. So they definitely had a little bit of hot rod going on. The ashtray works, you know, kind of. Self-tapper will fix that right up. We'll put them back later. What is this? Is this necessary? Probably not. Ah, that would be all the brake light wiring. Once again, I think I can save probably at least, you know, that part of the harness. So all we got to do, yep, there's the melted part. So we'll keep that much. Not so much for my cleaning job. We'll keep that much, and that's that much less wiring we got to run. There's nothing wrong with it. It's no big deal. It's got to figure out which wires go where, you know. What else to remove here? Rest of that wiring for sure. Yeah, I don't think you should be able to rip the bottom of the steering column out. Shifter stays, no doubt about it. We will make this work somehow. Oh boy. What the hell is this stuff? Oh, that's heater controls. Well, yeah, it was. Come on out now. Don't be shy. Trying to save you a car, that means cooperate. At least that's all pre-burned for the scrapyard. Oh, that's this Speedometer. Okay, we may use that. That's pretty cool. We'll throw that in the save pile. See if I can just rip this off. So do all Mopars just drop molten pieces of metal on you when you work on them? Or is it just the first Mopar? I don't really know. Yep, that's how you do that. Manually. Where'd my snips go? What'd you do with them? There's one rat nest out. That's all coming out of the column, and that's going bye-bye, so we don't care. Looks like that's it. I mean, where does the fuse box even go on one of these things? It must be right there in the middle, huh? It does look like I'll be able to just bolt that brake pedal assembly in. And that will be tremendous if that's the case. God, they cut right through the wiper arm and everything. Idiots. Alright, I want to get this radio out and the rest of that heater box out. Just get this thing totally gutted and clean. Found another time-traveling rock behind the dash. Thought you could hide from me, huh? Ha! Not likely. Ow! Well, I knew I should have just got the cutoff wheel out to start with. Fascinating. I say we just break the radio rack. Oh, are you kidding? Dang it. Huh. I don't think that's gonna get Waylon anymore. Good Lord. When things get hot, they don't want to come apart. Oh my God, it knocked a hole in the floor. Of course, wrong size. Looks like you take out like 3 nuts here and it all falls out. Something fell out. Well, we've created a nice sized pile of crap here. And, you know, things are really looking up in here. Or something. Ow. Oh, good. We're only a little bit off. That's, oh, not even a fist. No problem. I think our next step is going to be to start pushing with the porta power. 101 bodywork, right? You got to start where it started. And it's got to be back here, right? This whole thing is pushed out, or in, rather, quite a bit. So, I think I'm going to try to get right on that B-pillar and start pushing, or maybe I'll start back here in the window frame. Not sure. Let's just see what it tells us. Things are happening. Whoa, what was that? Did it work? Or good things happen? I can't see over there. I hope it's good. I really don't know. I'm kind of out of my league here, I'm not going to lie. But that doesn't mean anything. Everybody's out of their league the first time, right? The whole car's spread apart. Yeah, that actually worked. Now we want it to stay there, so we're going to leave our tension on. Where we had a almost completely fist-sized hole before, it has moved. Maybe I should start on the back window frame. Get the sail pushed back out. And maybe that'll give us the metal we need to work with the rest of it. Probably gonna have to throw you on the time lapse while I try to figure out what the hell to do here, so enjoy my suffering. We've made some progress. It's getting to my bedtime, so I gotta head in for the night, but I'd say the back window frame is looking normal-ish. Obviously the C-pillar is still laid way in, but this is clearly not right. So we still gotta figure out how to get this out. I really don't want to break this window, so I may have to look into how to pop that out. That would be nice. Then I could push a little more freely or tie a truck to it or something. So just so I don't forget tomorrow, I'm just going to draw an arrow there to tell me to push it in the direction of the pillar. You can pop that out. Don't like my head right here. Seems like that could end badly. Do anything? Yeah, a little bit, huh? Not much. Threw that way off. Can't shut the door anymore. Just put a hole in the roof. Yes, I'm gonna have to pull this quarter glass out so I can push on this pillar a little more effectively. But we got glass in this, and boy, I'd like to keep it. So I'm guessing we just yank off. There's probably a hinge in here somewhere, right? All right. Well, that didn't help at all. Found it. Pull this out. And there's a few screws up in there. Well, this problem took care of itself. For sale, lightly used 69 Roadrunner pop-out window glass. Diamond edition. So I'm assuming this frame is supposed to come out as like one whole unit. And I think because it's rolled, it didn't want to. So I was just prying, you know, a little bit around and trying to get it out. And it was starting to move, and then it went kaboom! No use crying over spilt milk. I gotta get this to move up about an inch so I can move it in closer to the pillar. Well, it's not exactly what you want to see. This is supposed to be in there, I think. Don't laugh yet, because that looks actually quite a bit better than it did. At least it's up and down now. When I let that off, it'll probably relax it some. That is quite a bit better. Let's compare sides. That's not bad. I mean, it's real bad, but you know what I mean. Damn it. If I wouldn't have broke that window, boy, we'd be in pretty good shape. I'm going to work back in here and up here and get that big kink out of the roof up there. You know, we might have a vinyl top-worthy car. Did I install this trim and window? Because it's all glue. Ugh. And it's forcing me to destroy this taking it off. Always leave it to the next guy. The next guy's usually me. Ugh. I mean, there might be more glue in this than the goat. Oh, what a disaster. Come out of there. Ah! Good Lord. The only reason I did that is to test fit a window in it. See how close we are. I think this back window here is pretty close. I think we just went a little overboard. Now that I've looked at some more pictures, it's supposed to be a lot flatter than this. I'm scared to death to try to put the rear window in it, just for grins, because that's safety glass. And I'm clumsy, you can't tell. I like to get the windshield in first, and then I'm sure that's going to force us to rework all of this stuff. I'm going to measure how long this windshield is. And then we will measure how long this is. 23 inches to start, measuring off of that middle retaining clip there, that we need this to be about 21 inches down. We need this bottom lip right here to be at 21 inches. We got a lot of beating to do, that's for dang sure. Put it somewhere where it might not get broken, like nowhere near here probably. So I threw this landscape timber up here. I figured that will, you know, distribute the weight, or it'll just make it better. Well, I think it moved. Let's check our progress. Yeah, moved about ½ an inch, so not enough, but in the correct direction. Threw that C-clamp on there to maybe keep it from flying off. Well, that worked just as good as we thought it might. You all right? That looks like it moved a lot. Oh, baby. We're at 22 on the dime now. I think we need to go down just a little more. Alright, and the test moved a little bit. Not sure how much further down that's gonna go. Mic mount broke. I fixed it with a self-tapper. Well, let's continue to do the same thing. I kind of want to set the glass in it just to see. I say let's do it. That's within butch to holy goat levels. Clearly, we still got to go down about, an inch. This will beat on it some more and see what happens. Ain't nothing funny about hitting your funny bone. Ah. You kidding me? That's working better. That either means I really need to lose weight, or I'm a genius. Well, we got the chop going on now. That tells you how much strength is in that. Oh my God. This thing might be worse than a GTO. Oh, baby, she's right on the money. Just kidding. But it only needs to go up about another, inch or so. Maybe not. This may just have to be wholly goated. I don't say that with any pleasure, because man, that windshield is pretty bad. The fact is that this doesn't look that out of shape. I was just really hoping to, get it sort of right. Kind of had some weird fantasy, maybe fixing this car, fixing it. It's closer than it's been yet. Almost to the point where I say the hell with it. I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's fairly close. I don't know. I guess that might be it. Maybe strapped there to here and try to squeeze might work. I'm going to leave the top alone because that's the best I've gotten so far. Well, I think I need to call this one, guys. It's been kind of a long week, and this this is all I've managed to get done on this thing this week. And now we got to start back on JD's car to get a little more work done on it. It's closer than this. But you'll see this, more of it coming. I think we made reasonably good progress and took a couple of steps back, which sucks, but what are you going to do? So it's less rolled than it was, and I got this like hope of a vinyl top in my head. You know, you guys let me know down in the comments if you would want to see a butch job on this thing, like, you know, fix what's here and try to butch it up, Earl Shive the thing, and, you know, see if we can send her a, you know, give her a nice spit polish. Or you just want me to leave it like this. Really, I prefer to leave it like this because easy. And that's kind of what I'm all about. It's not just the low buck side of things, but the low effort side of things. And that sounds bad to say that, and I understand that. It's effort that stops a lot of projects, and there's nothing wrong with not wanting to put the effort in to frame off or store a car. That's a lot of work. It's not for everybody, and it's not for me. So, you know, I dig that, and I don't think anybody else is doing that, so I want to show it. Also, it would look pretty sweet painted up. So, let me know. Make sure you guys hit that like and hit that subscribe. The subscribe is a big thing. I know there's a lot of you guys that still haven't hit it, and I appreciate it. Great deal if you do. That, again, doesn't put any money in my pocket, but it does, you know, just shows some legitimacy to the channel, which helps me, you know, swing it around a little bit, you know what I mean? So, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. You guys take it easy. Before we wrap up here, I decided, you know, since there wasn't a cactus in this car, and, you know, didn't get a free cactus out of the deal this time. Well, I did get a free rock, so everybody meet Pet Rock. And he's a little lopsided, kind of like the car is, but that's okay, we love him anyway. So Pet Rock will now travel with us wherever we go in this car.